Hi and welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you all. I'm Aspie, or I'm AspieAnswers, either way. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life stories with Aspergers Syndrome, OCD, and the like, along with tips and advice along the way, be it your general health issues, your mental health, or anything in between that. I'm hoping to be your girl as well as your advocate for anything that is a means of health and awareness related topics. So it has been brought to my attention, as I said, I'm hoping to bring out as many as possible. So hopefully you're liking some of the videos that I'm been bringing out, regardless what it is, while I've been away out of action due to what I've shared, as well as also hopefully now while I'm sharing this setup that I'm doing right now, that hopefully it will come into play. So right now I'm going to be doing a bit more of my Dear Letter series, or the letter series from my journal excerpts of my dark grey past life. I know hopefully some of these will actually be of value and use to some of you, even if they are from the past life of what I thought to share with you all, because I feel to open up and share how I felt in my darkest moments when I was, going through my darkest times. And I'm sure that hopefully within saying this, that it will give you some enlightenment and courage that you're not alone, and some hope as well. So this one's obviously from my journal excerpt called A Letter to the Guy Who Didn't Treat Me Like a Priority, or number 1. So let's begin this before I run out of time. Dear you, yes you, the one that is reading this letter that I've chosen to write to you. It is me telling me the same story over and over again. It is me writing, reading, and singing to you over and over again. Here I am having this written and sung on repeat over and over again, like a broken record that is on repeat. I just don't know what bad luck is, or was, when I had with the guys I had, as I always bumped into someone who isn't worthy of my love, worthy of my life, worthy of my time, worthy of my energy, and worthy of my efforts. And you were just one of those guys, sadly. You were just a number. You were the one boy more on my list who didn't treat me like a priority, or number 1. You just put me on the bottom of your list of priorities. You were the one boy that was on my list that could have had everything that I could give to you. But did you return back to me anything in return, even if I shouldn't have to ask it in return? Everyone was more important than me to you. Your car, materialistic things, and cat was more important than me. And I was always the second option, or the real second deal. I was the one you came to when you had nobody to comfort you. I was the one you came to when you wanted to have sex. I was the one who was always there, and the one you could always rely on, to lean on, to talk to when things were going bad, or just felt the need to talk to me, just to run a rave about your day. To hold me for safety and protection was your priority and your actual role in this relationship. You saw how much I loved you, and you took me for granted, everything else that came with it too for granted as well. You never appreciated my love, and I loved you like I have never loved before, with my whole heart, soul, and everything in between that gives me these warm fuzzy feelings. I was so head over heels in love with you, and you were just a man who wanted to get on or get what he wanted, and if he didn't get what he wanted, just decide to fade away, or even decided to walk away when you thought you had enough, or things that wasn't even going your way because you wanted it your way or the highway. You didn't want to forever commit. You didn't want our love to last. Never put a label on a relationship, however. I always tend to question what this relationship was all about. And you don't know how much that has hurt me. It hurt me like it would hurt any other woman that would crave for a decent man in their lives. And even when I told you about this, you said that what we had was magical, so real and untouchable, and that you didn't want to put a label on it, however. And I bought all your shit that you gave to me, as well as all these white lies that you were feeding me, of these self-doubts that was clouding in my mind and perception of what this reality was for us. You, however, found a wicked way to deceive a girl who really loved you. You were able to find a way toward my heart and broke it into a million pieces, and with these broken pieces, they're going to take a while to fix. You thought about your needs only, and only yours. You were my torturer for so many years, but I was incapable of letting you go, because I thought of giving you that chance after chance, even though those chances to be real were broken. I thought that my love would make you feel different or make you different. I thought that you would change. Now it's then that how much of a fool I was to even think or dreamed of this, because in reality, let's face it, everyone needs to change, not just me, but you as well. No matter what comes up, we need to realize that we need to change. It's all a part of growing in ourselves, knowing us a bit more while we are making these changes from a child to an adult and vice versa. I was a fool because I was blindly in love with Lee, sadly, and what you felt for me was obviously indifferent to how I felt towards you. You didn't even know what you wanted in your life, let alone basically you obviously seemed at a loss, and every time you were at a loss you had to drag me down with it. If you had told me, I would have listened to you and supported everything you wanted to be and become as you would do this. Would it have you done the same for me if I wanted to tell you about my hopes, dreams, aspirations? If you wanted to leave me, I would have let you go, but no, it was more convenient to stay close to me and take advantage of me. You did that because you knew that you could, and I let you to do so. I was that fool to let you to do so. And I blindly accepted all your suggestions and ideas, plus so much more that you were giving me. I bet so many nights wondering what I did wrong, crying at night behind closed doors, that I felt at that time when I felt ever so helpless. I thought I was the reason why our relationship wasn't even forever successful. I thought that I had to change, but the harsh truth in reality was that I didn't have to change, because I was the best girlfriend you'll ever have in your life. The real harsh truth also in reality is that you were the one that needed to change everything about you, that you needed to change your attitude, from your attitude, thinking, behaviour, and more to and towards me. You were the one who had decided what you wanted from your life without telling me your decision. But you were a coward to even do that, to do this in the first place. You just went with the flow because that was the easier way for you, and I wanted to fight for you, but fighting for someone who didn't want to be fought for was near impossible. Unfortunately, sad fact in reality, I learned this the real long and tough way as I grew and grew into the woman I'm becoming. That you just are a painful past and memory for me. I've learned some important lessons along the way. I learned that I should never settle for less than what I deserve. I realised that I am worthy, and I need a man who is the same as me, with the same maturity and same capabilities of being loved and feeling loved. I deserve someone who will treat me like the apple of his eye or his princess. I deserve a man who will find my happiness more important than his own. I deserve a man whose love feels like home. I deserve a man who will make all my dreams come true and so much more. Too bad now that man won't be you, as you had your chance with me, because I've given up on you, so it's time to let go. Well, this quickly ends a real short, brief letter to the guy who didn't treat me like a priority, pretty much from my past diary experience. Give me the like for the thumbs up for support, comment below. Feel free to share these videos around. Feel free to follow me on my social media sites. Feel free to also, basically, if you haven't done so and you want to be part of my YouTube family, to subscribe on my channel. Feel free to turn on the notification bell once you do so. If you do so, it's on the bottom of the screen on the right hand corner. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. Thanks for support, thanks for watching. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I hope to see you all again soon. Ciao for now.